So one of the things we talked about, just a little bit recap, we showed you a little bit this morning how to set up your Octopus to start contacting asset managers through that. Make sure to film a short little intro video. It doesn't have to be anything long, 2 minutes at the max, but just talk about what you're looking for, what you're asking for. Showed you how to pull a list from the Texas Savings Mortgage Bank. There's other places out there you can pull lists from, whether it's IMN, previous event, stuff like that. And that's one thing I wanted to focus on with you guys right now. Was pulling some lists. I had my VA jump on, or my assistant, not my VA, but one of my assistants go on there, pull some information. She pulled a lot of LinkedIn profiles. We pulled a few phone numbers, and that's what I want to do was go through some of these potential sellers. I know that they're note buyers, know that they've got deals because I've looked at their website and they talk about holding notes, just following up on them to see what they might have available that looking to get rid of off their books there. And that's what we're going to do next. Okay. So let's go through here. Let's pull up this and we'll make a few dollars. Let's see if we can't make a few bucks making a few phone calls here. 312 698.
Thank you for calling Redding Grove in Chicago. We are unable to take your call at the moment. Please leave your name and phone number after the tone, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hi, this message is for John Raytig. My name is Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com. I see that you attended IMN before and probably bought some notes. So I wanted to see if you guys had anything you were looking to sell, either performing or non-performing, that you might own as far as first liens on residential commercial property. So just want to touch base. I can be reached back at 512-585-3810. That's 512-585-3810. Scott at WeCloseNotes.com is my email. Once again, Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes. Scott at WeCloseNotes.com. So look forward to hearing from you. It's right about 3:15 here on Wednesday, March 16th. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, John. Bye. Okay. Let's call Brad Forth next.
Hello, this is Brad.
Hey, Brad, this is Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com. How's it going today?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Hey, I don't think we've ever met, but I just wanted to call and touch base. I think you've attended IMN in the past. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, I misunderstood your name and where you're from. What are you saying?
Yeah, my name is Scott Carson. I'm with WeCloseNotes.com out of Austin, Texas. I'm a note investor and wanted to see. I think you've attended IMN's non-performing loan conference before in the past in Florida.
No, that's not true. You might have the wrong number.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if you owned any notes by any chance, performing or non-performing.
You have the wrong number.
Okay, thank you, Brad. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, that happens sometimes. Wrong number there. All right, let's reach down here. Oops. That's a fax number, okay? You're gonna run into that from time to time. 212-750. I pulled those numbers off of their website, so their contact information. So maybe they're not using them anymore, stuff like that. But that's all right. Next, we don't want to make that number again. That's a bad and wrong number for those two.
The number you dialed is not in service. Please check the number and dial again. Or dial 611 for customer assistance.
Okay.
810-2.
That's the problem. See, that's the one thing that cracks me up. Is this is from a couple, it's combined IMN who attended over 2019 and then 2021 and 2022 because they knew what 2020. But you'd be surprised. People have a website. They don't update the phone numbers on their websites of what we find. So that's why we pulled it like that. So anyway, what we could do is simply, let's just go here. Drew Dampler, Argosy Credit Partners. We'll just click on that. And let's go to LinkedIn then. And we'll just do that. Drew Sampler. Partner Argosy Credit. There we go. Oh yeah. These are still in business, which is funny when they're okay. We're gonna send hey Drew, add a note. Hi Drew. I wanted to see if Argosy Credit might have any NPNs on your books that you are looking to offload this quarter or next. We are buying for a portfolio, and I believe we might have met that I am in. And we'll go over here and pull the link. Okay, so what I did, I just went there and sent messages to Drew on that. Sorry, it did not pull up there, did it? Damn it all. We'll do the next one here. Let's go back here and share it. So it's just my screen. So you see everything that's on my screen. There we go. So Drew Dampler, we sent him left a message. Okay. Same thing, we'll just copy in here, Drew Dampler, and we'll go to email. Okay, so we're setting that. And then we're going to go over here to Argosy so you can see what I'm talking about. Then we'll make a phone call. Now, what do they do? If you see here for banks and lenders, they're doing commercial loans. Okay. From 100 to 10 million. Okay. And this is the, they're pretty much what we're looking for. So let's give them a phone call. Yeah, hi. Is Drew Dampier available?
Hold on, please.
Thank you.
The person at extension 146 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hi, this message is for Drew Dampier. This is Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com. Hope you're doing well, Drew. It's been a while. I think we met originally back at IMN a few years back. But anyway, just wanted to touch base with you, see if you guys had any commercial loans on your books that you're looking to offload this quarter or next. I know you're probably looking for stuff just like we are, but we've been buying debt for over 15 years, and sometimes the best deals we find from other folks in the same industry as we are. So love to talk with you, see what you've got available. I dropped you an email and then also sent you a message on LinkedIn. If you give me a phone call back, I'd appreciate it. 512-585-3810 or at email at scott@weclosenotes.com. So check your inbox. If you don't see, it's probably in your spam folder. But anyway, Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com. Look forward to talking to you, Drew. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye. So we'll go back here to our call block. Moving on. All right, let's look at, he's also there. We're not going to try to call the same people twice. Let's do this. Axis Bank. It's great. You see, they've got these profile names, our Axis Bank and Melina Turner. There she is, Melina Turner. Okay, good. Alpine, California. Contact information. Let's see here. We're gonna get lucky with a number. No. Okay. So Axis Bank, full-time, 2 years, AVP portfolio. There we go. Let's see. I don't want to call the 1-800 number. Let's look at Lane Guide. Maybe we can find a number on a Lane Guide. Better than calling the 1-800 number. You don't want to call the 1-800 number because it's gonna. You've seen that. We talk about that before. It's drag down, transfer around. It's always best to see if you can find her. Yeah, Axis Bank. Nobody there. I guess we are gonna have to call the number. Mail shooter. All right. That's just enough. That. Let's do. That location. Maybe we can find a corporate office here. So she is located in San Diego, right? So we had on there. Melina Turner, right? Alpine, California. Okay, let's look at. You can find some Alpine. Alpine's. That's near San Diego, isn't it? Right. Axos Bank, San Diego. Is it impossible to have a phone number? Look at this. There's no freaking phone number on this. Aggravating is contact us. Oh, I don't want the 1-800 number. Capital markets. There we go. We'll do that. That's what we're looking for. That's a rarity. 858. All right. So 858 704 6236. That's aggravating. 704 6236. That's correct. Well, let's try something else. Let's do. Let's try their warehouse lending. 888.
Good afternoon. We're having fun.
Hi, Justin. My name is Scott Carson. How you doing today?
Well, Scott, how are you?
Good, good. I got a question for you. My company, WeCloseNotes.com, we buy distressed scratch and dent loans. I didn't know if you guys there at Axis had any on any warehouse lines, or you had any of your warehouse lenders that had anything clog up their books that they might be looking to get rid of.
What kind of property are you on?
Residential, commercial. We buy the distressed debt. And oftentimes we'll deal with warehouse lenders who've got stuff that's clogging up their books that they need to get off of so they can use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We rent out
Oh,
on the warehouse facility.
you,
Might have a commercial line that might be offering something like that, but nothing on the warehouse side.
no problem. Who would I need to speak to about the commercial loan?
On the commercial side, we can get you a contact real quick.
Great, great. I was trying to reach your capital markets phone number, and that number keeps getting disconnected. So
I'll get you an updated one here.
thank you.
All right, on this one, I have a phone number for my commercial team at 888
Uh-huh.
764
Yep.
4891.
4891. Okay. You wouldn't
That
happen.
would be the only department I could think of that would do it here. If they don't do it, then unfortunately not an active.
Yeah, no problem. You wouldn't be able to track down a Melina Turner by any chance, would you? There at your Alpine location, Melina Turner. She's a portfolio manager there at Axos.
Let's see if I can get a contact number.
Thank you.
I'm my director here. What was her name?
Melina Turner. Turner is her last name.
actually don't have anybody in my directory with it.
Well, okay. Maybe she got married. Who knows? All right. Well, thank you so much for the one number. I'll give them a phone call. Thank you.
All right, man. Good luck.
Sorry,
Joel Codish.
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Joel. My name is Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com. I was directed to you and be in charge of the commercial loan portfolio there at Axis Bank, that you guys might have some distressed commercial notes or non-performing commercial notes you might be looking to move off your books this quarter. Somebody from the warehouse lending side sent me over to you to talk to you. So our company, we buy non-performing residential and commercial loans all across the country on all types of asset classes. And just wanted to see what you guys might have that burn a hole in your pocket to get rid of. So love to talk with you. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you later. I can be reached back at 512-585-3810. Once again, that's 512-585-3810 or Scott at WeCloseNotes.com. Thanks and have a great day. Bye. Hello, this is Scott. Yeah, can I call you back? All right, thanks, man. Thought it was a bank. It's a broker. So anyway, so we'll reach out to her, and don't know why you got this weird. Everybody's doing that. Maybe anyway, so we'll send her a message. We'll connect and add a note. Say, hi, Melina. I wanted to see what you might have on your books at Axos as far as NPNs that you are looking to move this quarter or next. We are actively buying portfolio. I have been buying debt for thanks. All right, we'll send it there. We got some mutual connections, so we know we're probably in the right spot there. Michael O'Neill and some stuff like that. So who knows? All right, let's move back here. All right, so Melina Turner, we went in LinkedIn. We'll try to reach out a different way. So let's go down here. Bank of Southern California. Ooh, wait, let's do Banner. Hang on, I'm just trying to find so we get a. Let's see, Banner Bank. He's out of Ohio, so it's going to be almost 5 o'clock there, Cuyahoga Falls. And let's see here. We have his info. No. All right, we'll send a message to him afterwards. I want to just try to get somebody else on the phone here. Let's do Bank of Southern California. Let me say. This is and their title is Senior Vice President, Bank of Southern California. And based on LinkedIn, let's see here, we go down here. Commercial banking, Pacific Western. Bank of Southern California. Contact information is on there. No. Ah. Okay, maybe we'll get lucky here. Main office. Okay, let's call.
Please listen carefully to our updated menu options. For a listing of our locations, frequently asked questions, including questions regarding our recent port conversion, please visit us at www.banksocal.com. For consumer-only banking support, press 1. For business-only banking support, press 2. For business support, press 3. For assistance with your remote deposit capture and other treasury services, press 4. For assistance regarding your deposit account and debit card, press 5. For the loan servicing department, press 6. To be connected to our automated telephone banking system, press 7. To repeat this menu, please press 8. We have not received a valid response. Please try again. We have not received a valid response. Please try again.
Try one more time. We're gonna call servicing.
Thank you for calling Bank of Southern California. Our main menu has been enhanced to provide you direct support. Please listen carefully to our updated menu options. For a listing of our locations, frequently asked questions, including questions regarding our recent port conversion, please visit us at www.banksocal.com. For consumer-only banking support, press 1. For business-only banking support, press 2. For business support, press 3. For assistance with your remote deposit capture and other treasury services, press 4. For assistance regarding your deposit account and debit card, press 5. For the loan servicing department, press 6. Department. We are currently unavailable to take your call. But if you leave us a message along with your name,
Don't you hate that? That's servicing is not being serviced. Let's leave a message and we'll call you back at a convenient time. That's just crap. All right. Well, we'll send them a message later on as we go through these. But it's all about. Let's look at another one. We're not going to call Bank of America. We've reached through those. Let's see here. Let's try California Bank of Commerce. Control C, go back here. Hi, Credit. My name is Scott Carson. I'm looking to try to track down a Tim Mech, M-E-C-H. He's a SVP, Business Development Officer there at California Bank of Commerce.
Yeah, I can transfer you, sir. It looks like this will go to a voicemail.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll transfer you right now. It's going to go to the next voicemail, okay?
Thank you.
Sorry that I'm not available, but please leave the name and number and I'll get back to you as possible. If you need immediate assistance, please press 8. Thanks and have a great day.
Please leave a message at the tone. When finished, you may hang up or press pound for additional options.
Hi, Tim. My name is Scott Carson with WeCloseNotes.com out of Austin, Texas. I came across your information, wanted to touch base with. I think you might be the individual in charge of asset sales there on the commercial residential side there for your bank. And we're a debt buyer. We buy non-performing residential commercial loans, and I think you might be the person we need to talk to over there to see what you guys have on your books that you're looking to get rid of. But would love to talk with you. If you're not the right person, I'd love to find out who is so I can talk to them. I believe I found you on LinkedIn as well, so I'll send you a message on there, but you can always reach me back at 512-585-3810. Once again, that's 512-585-3810 or via email at scott@weclosenotes.com. That's scott@weclosenotes.com. So hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. And it's about just before 2 o'clock your time there in Sacramento. Have a great day. Bye. All right. So let's save that number because we'll follow back up with it. So Hazel did a good job with that one for sure. All right. So that's the thing. We got it knocked out. We look at here of what we got done so far. See, we go back to the banks. And we do that. So here's the thing. We got 40 phone calls in. That's not a bad day. 40 phone calls. I'll take that. I want to put his profile over here. Actually, get more than 40, but you get what I'm saying. California Bank of Commerce. Don't know his email address, but we got his LinkedIn profile. So we left message, and we'll go from there. So save this. Now, here's the thing. What I like to do is if you can get 40, 50 done in a day, you're cooking with Crisco. That's pretty good for roughly about a 5-hour stretch there. I don't usually like to call after 4 o'clock just because I've run out of energy a little bit. That's one of the big things. But I also want to make sure and get emails and other things out to these individuals afterwards. So I'll send a personalized email, very similar what you see me post through Outlook already. I'll send it again. I'll also put it as important, and then I'll put a read receipt with it. Now, this is why you want to use an Outlook for this. Now, could I go back into Keep and send it and see if they click it? Yes, but you have to be careful about sending a lot of emails through your CRM like MailChimp or Keep, because they may get flagged for spam at the bank. So sometimes sending a personal email, yes, from your working email, your LLC email, not your, if you're working another job, you get what I'm saying. But sending an email out to them, important, and then a read receipt, you can see somebody's clicked on it and then come back and forth. Now, if they don't click on it, then follow back up with it. But I like to, so for the day being Wednesday, I would make more phone calls tomorrow, knock out another 30 to 40. And then what I would do is the ones that you followed up with, those are the first ones that you call the next time. So if you're calling on a Tuesday next week, the ones that you left messages for emails, then you could basically just do a quick follow-up, quick email blast to those folks. Say, hey guys, just wanted to follow back up with you. If you left a voicemail or you talked to somebody, pick up the phone and give them a phone call, but give them a couple days, give them over the weekend. I wouldn't immediately call back tomorrow. All right. This is why it's important to put the notes in there when you left a message, when you talk to, because then it's a process of now taking that same list, that spreadsheet, and adding to the next follow-up list. If you're not making phone calls on Thursday, put in there, okay, I'm gonna call Tuesday. Here's my hot list of people that left messages for. Because it'll get down to the point where you try to add, you start off with a list of 50, okay, get 15 a day, it's a good day. All gonna be first new contacts usually the first time around. Well, the second day, you're probably going to follow up with half of those that you left messages for, and then start another 25 of new ones, because you always want to constantly be going back and touching base and then adding new blood for it. So this is why the multifaceted approach, you want to keep track of. Did we send an email? Check. Did we follow up on LinkedIn? Check. Do we need to leave a second phone number, a third phone number, a third phone message? Check. And this is one of the most important things that you guys can do, is just build that follow-up aspect of things, okay? If you don't like calling, you're scared of the phone, that's fine, but make sure you still follow up LinkedIn and email, LinkedIn and email, LinkedIn and email, and communicate with them as best you can, okay? Questions from you guys that are on here today. What questions do you have? I know we probably not the most invigorating conversations, because you saw today we left a lot of voice messages. We had a run around. It happens. We talked to a few people, had a couple wrong numbers, a couple disconnections. But it is a good day because we got some emails and contacts. We know there's a few potential leads out there. A lot of patience. Yeah, you have to have a lot of patience to do this. If you're in a bad mood, don't do it. Now, don't be upset and get in a bad mood because you're going to be making phone calls. But this is why we don't call on Monday, because they're going to be too slammed. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are going to be the best to dial. And if you got some time Friday before noon, can often get some stuff done too, and just follow up. I would just do your if you're going to do an email follow up, that's all you're going to do. Get it done on a Friday before 2 o'clock. Okay, their time. Should we have our website up before reaching out? No, not necessarily, Fred. I mean, it is becoming more and more important to have a website up, but you could literally set up a one-page landing page pretty easily with just some basic information, and direct people back to LinkedIn. Most important thing is get LinkedIn up. Don't wait for your website to be up before you work on your LinkedIn. So get your LinkedIn website up, get that complete, your profile complete, put something, a logo, a header behind you. If you have less than 500 connections, that's fine, but start sharing on there, start connecting with people, because people are going to look on your LinkedIn profile, because when we send an email or message through Octopus or through these links, you're going to need, people are going to look back at you, and you want to have that stuff showing for you. Okay, so some of the things that I owe you guys, I'll be getting those out, download them, put them in a PDF, and get them out to you tomorrow or by Friday. There's a couple of sample letters that we send out, some of the posts as well as on LinkedIn, some of the posts, and a couple lists for you guys to go with. And then of course I'll download the scripts from our manual and go from there. But I highly encourage you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of our masterclass. Hopefully this is valuable for you. We'll have the replays out to you probably by tomorrow or Friday at the latest. Depends on how long it'll take you to download, but I think it shouldn't be too bad to get them out by later tomorrow. And I'm working to get the manual and the PDF stuff, the documents, the sample letters and stuff like that out to you at the same time. So any other questions, comments, concerns? Was this valuable to you or not valuable? I'd love to, yes, no, nah, you suck. Embrace the suck, everybody, right? If you need 2 thumbs up, thank you, Fred. Here's the thing. If you need a website put together and you don't have a CRM yet, Keep, actually, and we got to give a big shout out to keep.com. Once again, Darren Adams and Keep sponsoring the event. They have the ability, one of the great things about Keep that you can do is you can create landing pages and have pretty simple one-page landing pages work as websites for you while you're starting off. You don't need anything complicated. You're not a bank. You just need to have some place that people can go and find a little bit more information about your company, what you're doing, a little bit of executive summary, maybe some of the types of deals that you're doing. That kind of stuff is important for you. So Keep, very, very affordable. They've got some great pricing, great packages just for our students. And like I said, could not do what we do without our email and CRM that we send out to on a regular basis. So check them out, keep.com. If you'd like to get more information on some of the things offered, email me, because Darren's got some specific offers just for our students that aren't available online. He's got a special link for you guys to be able to use. So check it out, keep.com, or drop me a message. I'll be glad to make an introduction. And Darren's really good about jumping on a phone call with you relatively quickly, no matter where he's at in the country. He speaks a lot, travels a lot, but we love them. It's the lifeblood of our business is our email. One of the most important things that we do in marketing to asset managers on a weekly basis, on raising capital, on marketing, all that good stuff is keep.com. So thank you very much, RJ. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for being in today's masterclass, but that's all I've got today. My throat is starting to get a little scratchy here, and I do not like to talk because otherwise I'll lose my voice. So I will too. Fred, can you, Fred, drop me an email real fast and I'll make an introduction to Keep for you. And glad to send it out there for you. But otherwise, guys, if you have any questions, any concerns, you can always book a call with me by going to talkwithscottcarson.com. Talkwithscottcarson.com. That'll take you directly to my calendar. Feel free to schedule a call and let's talk and see how we can help you take your note business to the next level. Once again, thank you everybody for signing up. We'll get the replays out in the next 24 to 36 hours. Drop me an email Fred, Scott@weclosenotes.com. Drop me an email so it's in my inbox. As soon as I log off here, I'm going to lose that. So let's see what else we got on here. Perfect. Good stuff, guys. Look, it's a lot of work. It's not really a lot of work. It's tedious stuff. Connecting with people, asking what they have. It's all about the number game. And there's plenty of resources out there for us. Plenty of deals that we don't have to fight over, and plenty of opportunity. And yes, banks will sell to you no matter where you're at, as long as you pass the smell test and you don't step on your foot by talking to them. So go out, take some action, everybody, and we'll see you guys at the next masterclass or our next 3-day workshop. For those of you guys that are signed up for a WCN membership, this was included. You get access to all our master classes. And if you're interested in getting signed up for our WCN membership for $97 a month to get access to everything, go to noteumbrella.com. That's noteumbrella.com. And you can get signed up. Everything's included for you. So until we talk, be safe, and we'll talk to you later.